This is Rakesh Kumar Sharma, your science teacher. Today we are continuing 10th class science, chapter number 3, metals and non-metals. And today's class we are going to study only two topics: the physical properties of metals and physical properties of non-metals. Before discussing the physical properties of metals and non-metals, we have to keep in mind some common example of the metal and non-metals, like common metals which we are using in our daily life and we are reading in our books in this chapter also, like that sodium, potassium, calcium, iron, copper, aluminium, gold, silver and magnesium. And common non-metals which we are using in our daily life classes, like carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, etc. Let's start common physical properties of the metals. First thing is the physical state. When we discuss about the physical state, we know that there are three physical states of any substance: solid, liquid and gas. But generally metals are found only in solid state. Only a single metal which is found in liquid state at room temperature, the name of that metal is mercury. Of the metal, generally metals are found in solid state, but mercury is only metal which is found in liquid state at room temperature. Mercury means the symbol of mercury is Hg, hydrogerium. Next, melting and the boiling point. Melting point and boiling point we have discussed in class 9th, chapter number 2nd. Melting point means the minimum temperature on which a solid convert into the liquid state. At that temperature is called the melting point, and the minimum temperature at which a liquid substance convert into the gaseous is called boiling point of the substance. Generally melting and the boiling points are very high of the metals in thousands of degrees Celsius, but some example of the metals which have only low melting and the boiling points. For example, gallium and cesium, when we take in our palm, then convert into the gaseous liquid state and that melts by our palm temperature. So our example of the low boiling and the melting point example, gallium and cesium, that melts on the palm temperature. Next one is the lustrous. Lustrous means the shiny. The shine, generally metal are shiny in presence of the any type of the light, sunlight and the light of the any bulb, tube light. The metals reflect their shyness, or that is called lustrous. Hardness, generally metals are very hard, but sodium and potassium metals are very soft, that can be cut by the knife. Generally metals are hard, but sodium and potassium, two metals that can be cut by knife. Next one is the malleability. Malleability and ductility, we have to understand the both properties together, malleability and ductility. That means the malleability, the property of the metals that can be drawn into thin sheets, that property is called malleability. Like the thin sheets are used to making the furniture of iron, furniture of aluminium, etc. And very thin sheet can be made by the aluminium also, that aluminium foils are used for wrapping of our food items. Like that, in decorating of the different types of sheets, we use the foil of the silver. Silver foils are used for decorating the silver. We know the most malleable metal is gold. Gold is the most malleable metal. Next one is the ductility. That means the metals can be drawn into thin wires. That property is called ductility. Generally, metals are ductile. So we are using the different type of the wires: copper wire, aluminum wire, iron, silver, gold, different type of the wire using by the made from the metals. But gold is the most ductile metal that can be that is a fact. Means 2 kilometer wire can be drawn by 1 gram of the gold. 2 kilometer wire can be drawn by only 1 gram of gold. So the gold is the most ductile metal. Next property is the conductivity. Conductivity means the metals can flow the electricity or the heat, means good conductor of the heat and electricity. So the different type of the vessels in our kitchen are made, cooking vessels are made from the metals, because metals are the good conductor of the heat. And different type of the electric instruments are made from the metals, because the metal are the good conductor of electricity. We know that silver is the best conductor of the electricity, and mercury is the worst conductor, or means the very poor conductor of the electricity. Sonorous means metals have the ringing sound. Metals have the ringing sound. That property is called are made from the metals. So that property is the sonorous. And today's class we have discussed of the 8 property of the metals. Now let's start the property of non-metals in comparison with the physical properties of non-metal. Physical state. Generally non-metals are found in 3 states: solid, for example carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, etc., and liquid state bromine, and gaseous state hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, that chlorine, bromine is in liquid state. So the physical state, the non-metals are found in 3 states, and the question is name a non-metal which is found in liquid state. Only one non-metal which is found in liquid state at room temperature, that is bromine. Next, melting and the boiling point. Melting point and boiling point generally very low of the solid of the non-metals. For example, sulfur has only 115 to 16 degrees centigrade the melting point. But some exception of this property, that means melting and the boiling point are very low of the non-metals. For example, the graphite and diamond, which are the allotropes of carbon. Carbon is non-metal, but diamond and graphite, which have very high melting point and the boiling point. And next property is the lustrous. Lustrous means the sign or the reflection from the light. That means generally non-metals are not shiny, but only one non-metal that is shiny, that iodine. Iodine is the non-metal which is shiny or which have the lustrous. That is the exception of that property. General property we are discussing, but also we are discussing the exceptions of that rule. Hardness. Generally metals are very soft, but diamond is the hardest compound of the world. Diamond is the allotrope of carbon. Allotropes means the different form of a same element, which have the chemical properties are same, but the physical properties are different, that are called the allotropes. And so we are discussing that carbon have major 3 allotropes: diamond, graphite and fullerene. So diamond is the hardest compound of the world. And the malleability and ductility. Generally non-metals are not ductile and non-malleable, they are breakable. Third one is next, 7th topic is the conductivity. Generally non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity, like sulfur, phosphorus, oxygen, nitrogen, bad conductor. But only graphite, that is allotrope of carbon, which is good conductor of electricity because of the free electron of the arrangement of that structure of graphite. And next, sonorous. Generally non-metals are the non-sonorous. So we are in today's class we discuss the comparatively different properties, 8 properties of metals as well as non-metals. In next class we will study about the chemical properties metals and non-metals comparatively. So ये क्लास आपको कैसी लगी, इसके लिए आपको साइंस फॉर स्कूल्स चैनल को एक बार सब्सक्राइब करें और नेक्स्ट क्लास के लिए आपको उसको सब्सक्राइब करना है और इसको लाइक करना है और आगे शेयर करें ताकि आपको नए नए वीडियो अपनी क्लासों के 8th 9th 10th तीनों के साइंस के वीडियो मिल सके। थैंक यू।